I'm Berkley Pro Anthony Gagliardi. This is the new Stunna jerkbait, and these are my 5 reasons that I love this bait. The first reason we're going to talk about is I think Berkley calls it the baitfish shimmy. And what it is, when you crack a jerkbait or when you pop a jerkbait, right before it pauses or as it pauses, you want that bait to roll side to side. And that's what they call the shimmy. And this one does that probably better than any one that I've ever fished with. So every time you hit it like that and you give it a pause, before it comes to a rest, before it settles, you'll see it just shimmy like that back and forth. And I think that's one of the big keys to generating strikes. When you get a lot of those strikes on the pause, I think it's because of the shimmy. The second reason that I love this bait is the hooks. You know, these are the Berkley Fusion hooks. It's an extremely strong hook. It's not super large diameter, which you really don't want in this type of bait, but you still want something that's really strong. So I think it's the perfect blend of strength and diameter. It's something, when you're going to be fishing light line, which you will a lot with the jerkbait, this is the perfect hook for me for those type presentations. All right, the third thing that I like about this bait or love about this bait is just the action itself. You know, I think that aside from the shimmy, you know, I like a bait that has a really hard side-to-side dart, and this does that. You know, they really perfected the bill angle and the bill shape. So when you hit this jerkbait, you'll notice that you get a lot of left to right motion, which is critical. I mean, that's crucial to drawing strikes, because more times than not, you know, the jerkbait is a reaction strike. You're looking for a reaction strike. So in order to generate that, you need it to do something. You need it to do something out of the ordinary. So a lot of jerkbaits are just kind of dull when they come through the water. This one has a lot of side-to-side motion. It's going to generate the reaction strikes that you're looking for. All right, the fourth thing that I love about this bait is that it works extremely well around docks. You know, and that's something that you can do pretty much anywhere in the country. You're going to have docks on most places you go to. It's a great bait for just paralleling the side of a dock, especially early in the year. A lot of those bigger fish are staging. They start to move up and they move under those floaters. But it's a great way to catch them on docks. You can catch a lot of numbers of fish as well as big fish. The fifth and final thing that I love about this bait, and it's probably what I love the most about it, and it took me all of about 2 casts to learn it, is the castability. You know, they've absolutely nailed, you know, the weighting system and the weight transfer system in this bait, and I can actually fish it and present this bait like a jig. Unlike any jerkbait that I've ever thrown, I can actually get it up under overhangs. You know, you can, a dock that has a little bit of clearance, you can actually get it up under those places. I've never thrown a jerkbait that I've been able to do that with. The Stunna is the first one, and to me, it makes it, it completely eclipses all of the jerkbaits, just because of the simple fact you can put it in places where you can't put other baits, and you're going to generate a whole lot more strikes. So there it is, guys. Those are the 5 reasons that I love this bait. You definitely need to go check out the new Berkley Stunna.